Hi everybody, this is Hussein from Team Cyborgs. We'll start our presentation by giving a brief overview of the Sana application. So Sana is a telehealth application that has three basic components: the mobile app, MDS and OpenMRS. It facilitates doctors and healthcare workers to provide medical relief to remote parts of the world. What basically happens is that the healthcare workers or any other end user can collect data like pictures, symptoms, etc. of patients located in remote areas and then transmit the data to doctors, who in turn would review the data and guide the healthcare workers present at the patient location to provide medical assistance. So that was a very basic overview of the Sana app. I'll hand over the presentation to Bhumika now, who will talk about our functional requirements.
Thank you, Hussein. Under the requirements given for the SANA project, we had 6 options to choose from. After numerous discussions with our sponsor, we decided to pursue the first choice, that is OpenMRS Encounter 2 model. This is a web-based application. In this diagram, we see that data exists in different formats. Rendering data in a meaningful manner is one of our main aims, which brings me to the functional requirement. Our job is to make the current SANA less cumbersome to extend by using HTML and JavaScript instead of Flash. The existing SANA OpenMRS module provides media viewing limited to audio, video, and images. We hope to extend the media viewing to text and time series data also. Now Monoshrija shall give an update on our progress so far.
Thank you, Bhumika. Now we will discuss in detail the task accomplished by us in sprints 1 and 2. As part of sprint 1, we have worked mainly on gathering the requirements for SANA. Our requirements were not specified in the beginning, so we had to work closely with the sponsors to understand it. As part of the task, we had organized numerous calls, meetings, and mails to finalize the requirement. Apart from that, we have studied and analyzed the SANA code base to understand its existing scope, features, and functionality. We had also set up the client application in our Android phone and forked the existing code in GitHub. As part of Sprint 2, we have finalized our requirements with the sponsors. Based on those given requirements, we have developed the user stories. We have also developed a sample code as POC or proof of concept based on our understanding. We have started working on the SRS document and development of the functional test cases. As part of each and every sprint, we have team meetings once a week to discuss our task and action points. Now, Kalol will illustrate the sample code developed by us.
Thank you, Srija. My teammates have already given an overall idea of SANA and the different parts of it. As of now, we have developed a sample web application as a proof of concept to show the feasibility to display different kind of files like multimedia files, document files in a web page using HTML and JavaScript. We have also worked to display a time series data, mainly CSV format as informed by the sponsors, into a time series graph. Data used here are just sample and are not taken from medical database currently. That is our future work. Now I'm going to demonstrate the sample application. This application consists of number of features. Multimedia viewer is to display the video and audio files.
I am a medical student today and introduce the chief concern or history of present illness, otherwise known as the CC.
As you can see, these files are downloaded from web just as a sample, and we put it here. In the CSV reader viewer, we displayed data from CSV file in a tabular format, and in the document viewer section, we display text and PDF file that can be associated with patient. And finally, in the graph section, we displayed a time series data like EKG or something. We displayed it in a time series plot. Now I'm handing over to Sagar, and he is going to demonstrate our planned activities for the future sprint.
Thank you, Kalol. Now we shall be discussing the planned activities. The application displayed previously was developed to utilize sample data provided by us. We will be expanding this application by accepting inputs from the SANA module. Once this is done, we plan on integrating this application with the existing Encounter Queue model to improve the functionality and implement the features provided by the sponsors. Some part of unit testing will also be conducted here. Next, we shall conduct extensive testing, which includes unit testing, system and integration testing. This also involves sending integrated application to the sponsors for acceptance testing and feedback. Once we receive the feedback, we shall make changes if necessary and regression testing will be conducted. As confirmed by the sponsors, the final deliverables should be code and user document. Thank you.